Hey guys, welcome back to another video. There's this cool little site called nguh.org, and there is a Hunger Games simulator. By the way, right now I'm copying the links so that way you can get it in the description. So, it's like a Hunger Games simulator, and I was also displaced with other simulators out there, and this is probably the best simulator I've seen so far. So, we've got a small cast of Gravity Falls characters, and we're placing them into the Hunger Games to see who will rise above the rest. We've got Dipper, Mabel, Stan, Ford, Wendy, Seuss, Lil, Gideon, Bud, Bill, Trigger, Powers, Jeff, Smebulock, Pacifica, Xanthar, Lazy Susan, Sheriff Blubs, Deputy Ireland, and Toby Determined. I told the people who were doing the Amphibia and Owl House Hunger Games that I'd already get ahead on Big City Greens and Gravity Falls. I already sent a link to the Big City Greens Hunger Games video, and I might have that stuck in the comments or like in the description, so you can find the Big City Greens video and you can find the site that I used. So, let's begin. The bloodbath. Wendy bashes Lazy Susan's head against a rock several times. Oh no, Wendy, why? Toby Determined invents pictographic marking to note dangerous parts of the arena. Smebulock takes a calculated risk. Trapped in Ford's snare, Bud has to remove one of his cases to escape. Fed up with Seuss insisting he is the mother of all languages, Sheriff Blubs and Little Gideon brutally strangle him and bond over the experience. Why are you bonding with the bad guy, and why did you strangle the world's most perfect man? Mabel breaks Pacifica's nose for a basket. Oh, this is canon. I mean, not like the breaking nose, but the rivalry. It's canon, dogs. Xanthar severely slices Deputy Ireland with a sword. Like, how? It's just a loaf of bread with legs and a party hat. Stan grabs a shield. Power loses some coda consonants in a scrap with Bill, but manages to innovate some tones to maintain the distinctiveness between its phonemes. Dipper breaks Jeff's nose for a basket of bread, and Trigger harvests a Wonder Wart. Lil, Gideon, and Mabel threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. I don't know what happens. Bill discovers a river. Pacifica and Smebulock form a Creole. Toby Determined convinces Stan not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Oh. The two most lighthearted Pines are already gone. Trigger sleeps through the entire day. Good. Wendy, Dipper, and Jeff unsuccessfully ambush Blobs, Ford, and Powers, who killed them instead. Oh no. Dipper's gone. Xanthar steals from Bud while he isn't looking. And Dipper, didn't you just break Jeff's nose a while ago? Night 1. Powers and Xanthar work together to drown Toby Determined. Pacifica accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. While discussing plans with an ally, Bill accidentally used an exclusive we instead of inclusive, sparking civil war. Uh-oh. Yeah. Don't mess with that Dorito. Smebulock climbs a tree to rest. Trigger stabs Sheriff Blubs while his back is turned. I mean, they have the bigger authority. And Bud and Ford sleep in shifts. 12 cannon shots. Oh, wow. Lazy Susan, Seuss, Deputy Ireland, Little Gideon, Mabel, Stan, Wendy, Dipper, Jeff, Toby Determined, Pacifica, and Sheriff Blubs have all died. The three main characters have the 5 main characters have already died. And it was only day 1. Wow. Smebulock shoots an arrow at Powers but misses and kills Trigger instead. Oh no. Bud explores the arena. Xanthar constructs a shack, like the Mystery Shack. Ford travels to higher ground, and Bill picks flowers. Powers and Bud tell stories about themselves. Xanthar dies from hypothermia. Ford hunts and eats a pigeon. Bill goes to sleep. Schmebulok falls into a frozen lake and drowns. All right, 3 cannon shots can be heard. Trigger, Xanthar, and Schmebulok. All right, this is an event, the feast. Bill is unable to convince Ford not to kill him with the memory ray. Powers and Bud get into a fight over raw meat, but Bud gives up and runs away. Bud and Ford work together, and Powers tries to spearfish with a trident. Ford thinks about home. Power unknowingly eats toxic berries. Bud loses sight of where he is. 2 cannon shots can be heard. That's Bill and Powers. Bud collects fruit from a tree, and Ford takes a calculated risk. And Ford taints Bud's food, killing him. Bud's died, and one of the 6 main characters of Gravity Falls, Stanford Pines, not Stan Lee, and not to be confused with Stanley, Stanford won, and this was actually an oddly short round. So pause right now if you want to read. Pause right now if you want to read. Proceed. All right, Ford is the winner. And here are all of the others. All right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So apparently there was 19 characters in the Gravity Falls Hunger Games. And, I mean, I think it's safe to say to do one more round, because the first round was actually oddly short. Well, hopefully we'll have a part 2 soon. So, right now the first round was oddly short, so we'll have a part 2 ensuing soon. So, hope you guys enjoyed Gravity Falls Hunger Games, and we'll see you all